Everything is in play. I mean, there's a lot of noise about AI, but core infra still requires quite a lot of investment and has a lot of appetite.
Thierry, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So 2025, pretty interesting year. A lot of, I guess we've learned to expect the unexpected. What do you make of it, and what do you make of the year to come?
2025, a year of transition. And if I sort of focus on our infrastructure market, investor sentiment has actually been a lot better than 2024 in 2025. So a lot of movements, also realizing that when it comes to this asset class, infrastructure investors in the US have been looking at Europe quite a lot. Really, in terms of diversification, there's been a good appetite for Europe in 2025 for our investors. So transition, rocky year, but at the same time from a geopolitical and geonomics side of things, but investment steady and growing in this asset class.
And so AI, data centers, renewables, core infra, everything is in play these days?
Everything is in play. I mean, there's a lot of noise about AI, but core infra still requires quite a lot of investment and has a lot of appetite, and especially when it comes to Europe with increased defense/infrastructure spending, because about a third of that is really about infrastructure, core infrastructure, mobility, roads, rail, and all these things has been a big signal in terms of European investments in infrastructure.
And how do you think about trust? I mean, one of the things in Davos, the theme is around spirit of dialogue. But how do we think about trust? It does seem there's a lot of dislocations. The international order seems to be challenged in ways that most of us have not, grown accustomed to. How as an investor who deploys billions of dollars, think about that?
I think then it's trust is about action and real action now. It's no longer about historical perspective and living on past relationship. Every new action builds trust today, and I think we have to focus on the concrete reality of the actions of the day, whether governments are able to follow through with their contracts, whether they're able to put the money where their mouth is, it's all about execution if you want to build trust again.
And the macro environment, maybe as a last question, as you think about, the bond markets, as you think about inflation.
I mean, inflation is on the right path. We are actually investing in an asset class that is naturally inflated, so it's not something that we're afraid of. But I think the market, I mean, the geonomics today are actually creating opportunities. I mean, as we've seen, the defense and infrastructure sector, but there are other places around the world where opportunities are being created by this sort of disruption, people focusing on sovereignty, and that's not just true for Europe, but that's also true in Asian countries, that's also true on the African continent. So that requires quite a lot of investment, whether you talk digital, whether you talk real infrastructure. So it's really a good moment of opportunity.
Thierry, always a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.